Welcome back, grade 6. Today we are working on Nelson Math, chapter 4, section 7, subtracting decimals. I'm using the same type of format, that is the place value chart, as we used for adding decimals. We'll do one with the place value with the base 10 blocks, and then we'll move on to use the digits instead. So let's do our first one here. It's 4.0 minus 1.4. You've learned many mental math strategies or number line strategies, and I encourage you to use those. Today, however, we're going to be showing the takeaway method using the base 10 blocks. So let's do this first one, 4.0 minus 1.4. So in other words, this is like saying 4 ones and then remove a whole and 4 tenths. Well, you can tell we have a little bit of a problem here in that we don't have any tenths to take away. So we're going to take one of these, and this is a 1, this big 1 block, and I'm going to regroup it. I'm going to make, instead of 1 whole, I'm going to move it over here and make 10 tenths. And through the magic of editing, we have disappeared our 1, and it has reappeared over here in 10 smaller pieces we call 10 tenths. Now we can remove 1.4. So let's take away 1. Here's 1. We've taken away. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're left with 2 decimal 6, which we can write down here, 2 decimal 6. There's our decimal, and that would be our difference, or our answer to our subtraction question. Let's work on our next one. Our next one is 6.05 minus 2.38. So let's write that one down here. 6.05 subtract 2.38. So I've written it like this. And our next part here is we're going to, let's just make it center. There we go. So we are going to subtract 2.38 from 6.05. 5 minus 8 we can't do. We can't do 500ths remove 800ths. It's not possible. We're going to have to regroup from the tenths column. However, we see here that there is only a 0 in the tenths column. We have 0 tenths. So we have to make some tenths by regrouping the ones. So if we regroup 1 from the ones column, we can then take 1 from the ones column and bring it over here, creating 10 tenths. Let's do that now. So I've regrouped it. There used to be 6 ones, but now there are 5 ones and 10 tenths. We have to take one of these 10 tenths and bring it over to the hundredths column. Let's do that now. I have regrouped one of my tenths, where we used to have 10 tenths. Now we have 9 tenths. And I brought that 1/10 over to my hundredth. So where I used to have 5 hundredths, I now have 15 hundredths. So if I have 15 hundredths and I remove 8 of them, I'm left with 7 hundredths. If I have 9 tenths and I remove 3 of them, I'm left with 6 tenths. If I have 5 ones and remove 2 of them, I'm left with 3 ones. So 6.05 subtract 2.38 equals 3.67. Once again, please check your answers using a calculator after you use either pencil and paper, or a calculator, or a number line, or place value. Whatever you choose to use, please be able to justify it and check your answers. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day.